Hey, what's up, everybody? How you doing, Culture?
Doing good, doing good. Glad to be here. I'm glad we're up and running. We're almost even on time, which is freaking rad, bro. Freaking rad. And you know what is also cool? What's also cool is that I tweeted it out on Minds. I guess that's not really tweeting. I minded it on Minds. Minded,
You minded it out.
minded it. I minded it.
I forgot about. I haven't hopped on Minds in a minute. I need a what's it called? A
Hey,
shortcut button to remind me.
what's really cool about it? What's really cool about it is that now the tokens that they're giving, the crypto, they're worth
Mhm.
like some bucks now. They're starting to like be valuable. Like all
Oh, nice.
crypto's going up. Like Doge and all that other stuff everybody was getting excited about. That stuff's going up.
Mhm.
We're starting to see the NFTs are starting to start to make some headway. You're going to see those go in a big way. I mean, not just like the high dollar ones, but there's a lot of stuff out there. I'm really impressed. I'm
Yeah,
excited. Of course,
I
this is
actually.
not the place for that conversation, but it's
Well,
cool.
it's not, but we did the whole NFT thing. We did have a conversation about that because of its relation to games and how we can make purchasable game content
Yeah,
using those.
yeah,
But I actually buy. I'm setting up to put some NFTs out there, and so I was going through all the hoops of setting up like the crypto wallet and doing all the things.
yeah, yeah,
Um, and I bought some Ethereum, and it's already gone up in value, like just
yeah,
a couple days later.
yeah.
So, yeah,
Yeah,
man, already
I'm
made much.
about ready. Yeah, I'm about ready to put some more nickels into some Doge. I'm going to put some nickels into some Ethereum. I always say that wrong. I'm like, it's not a urethra, dude. It's Ethereum. Anyway,
Ethereum.
urethrium. What? No, I don't want that. Ethereum. That's what I want.
All right. Thank you all. Thank you for joining us here, guys. It's just Culture Night today. Runner has to practice running, and Angelus is working. So yeah,
Don't you wish that Ezra Miller would have practiced running?
yeah, he really needed it. He really needed it. His run is so bad.
It's very
It's
bad.
like he's never even seen somebody run. You know what running is, right? I understand the concept.
What's really funny about it is that they tried to sell it as like, oh no, he talked to professional runners and they said, well, if you're gonna run, it's gonna be that fast. You're gonna look like this. Yeah, right. You're gonna look like you're gonna kick your legs out sideways and be all spastic and stuff. No,
And like brush the air out of your way with your hands. What was that? He was like doing this. Like he's flinging, like he's underhanded throwing a ball. Ugh. Entertaining movie though.
well, I have to say that Cyborg was better.
I didn't see the original. Oops, sorry about that.
I saw the original, but it is what it is. Anyway, let's get underway because, gosh, we've not talked about anything gaming, and we have actually. It's going to be a fast show, but we have some news. We have news today.
Yeah, we do have news.
That's our news girl.
Flash in the Snyder Cut was trash. Well, he was still better than before.
And well, yeah, but that didn't take a lot. That's a low bar, bro. That's like the crack you step over in the
Very low.
sidewalk. Yeah, that's like the ant
Right.
that you had to not step on. You know.
So, Bowser. This may sound a little odd, but that's actually a hacking group. They're not all Bowser's. Where is it? Leader of the Switch hacking group, Gary Bowser. There it is. So I guess the leader of a Switch hacking group, his last name is Bowser.
Yeah.
That is destiny right there.
Well, I mean, and here's the thing: if it's his name, it's his name. What are they going to do? I mean, you can't copyright somebody's last name. Can't
Well, they're
trade
not. They're
him.
not suing him for the last name. I just think it's funny
Mm.
that essentially an anti-Nintendo villain, the leader of a Switch hacking group, is actually named after Nintendo, like, it has a Nintendo villain last name. I think that's funny as hell. But yeah, we all know that Nintendo does not put up with this kind of stuff, so they are suing the leader of this hacking group for. He's already been arrested. You see, law enforcement had already arrested Bowser in the fall, but the company hoped the suit would punish the leader for both the copyright violation and 2 counts of trafficking. So, let's see, if successful, Nintendo would shut down Bowser's operations and extract damages of $2,500 for each traffic device, plus $150,000 per copyright violation. It's safe to say the financial penalties would incapacitate Team Executor, even if it remained in business. Okay, so the hacking group is called Team Executor.
Are you sure it's not Executor?
Executor? It could be, but Executor is a Pokemon, so I'm not sure about the pronunciation.
Me either.
Since it's a play on it. Yeah. So it's not completely surprising that the company would be so aggressive. No, it's not. Nintendo is even more dependent on software sales than rivals like Microsoft and Sony, as there's always from time to franchises like Mario or Zelda. But yeah, so don't hack Nintendo stuff. They don't like it, and they're not going to be nice about it.
But here's the thing. I mean, you can still get a Switch that's not really a Switch. I mean, they're never going to stop it. That's, especially since right now it's really hard to get a hold of anything. You're gonna always have people that are trying to funnel games digitally. You're always going to have it. Since the very beginning, when you had all of the various publishing houses that were putting notches in floppy disks so you couldn't copy them.
Oh wait, hold on a sec. One sec, I gotta let the dog.
No worries. Well, anyway, I find this interesting. I don't know, but I think the name is kind of unique in a very weird and odd way. There's no doubt about that.
I think it's kind of fun. But yeah, this is a minor news bit. Let me say hi to everybody. Angelos Draven, how you doing? Apollo Patriot, hail Greek mythology. Loving himself some blue Twilight women. Soul Assassin, what's up, Soul Assassin? How you doing, brother? All right. Yeah, we put it out on Twitter too, but I'm really bad about doing the Twitter thing on time.
Yeah, I threw it. I retweeted you and I throwed it on the mines. So, oh wow, cool. Overwatch, yeah, cool. We're already getting there. Right.
Yeah, this is the big news for the week. Jeff Kaplan has left Blizzard after 19 years. I don't know why he couldn't make it an even 20. You get like every few years you get a thing at Blizzard, like a shield and a sword and a helmet. Look right there.
Yeah, well, you know what? I think he's going to be all right. I think he can buy a helmet.
20 years, you get, if I remember right, you get the Lich King helm.
Yeah, or you just buy one.
Or you get an official one. I know that it's not at the forefront of his mind when he was deciding to leave, but
look, sometimes you work for a company that doesn't take good care of you, despite all that you've given it. And you've seen others from Blizzard go on to an amazing second life as a developer that makes money for them own selves. So, and I think that's exactly what Jeff's going to do. But let's go ahead and read this.
Yeah, those usually come after a non-compete. So for like a year or so, they're not allowed to like do their own thing yet. But yeah, I have no doubt that he's going to either go do his own thing or join one of the studios that's already doing that. And Blizzard does have a tendency to take good care of its employees. But I've also known there to be, there's always internal politics, and things going on. So it's not surprising if that might have been a contributor to it. But Jeff Kaplan, the director of Overwatch. Actually, do you want to read this one?
Sure.
All right, cool.
Jeff Kaplan, the director of Overwatch, has announced he is leaving Blizzard Entertainment after nearly 20 years with the company. In a personal message, Kaplan announced his departure from Blizzard Entertainment after 19 years. You can read this full letter below. Greetings, Overwatch community. I am leaving Blizzard Entertainment after 19 amazing years. It was truly the honor of a lifetime to have the opportunity to create worlds and heroes for such a passionate audience. I want to express my deep appreciation for everyone at Blizzard who supported our games, our game teams, and our players. But I want to say a special thanks to the wonderful game developers that shared in the journey of creation with me. Never accept the world as it appears to be. Always dare to see it for what it could be. I hope you do the same. GG, Jeffrey Kaplan. Development on Overwatch 2 will continue with Assistant Director Aaron Keller taking over as the new director on the sequel. Keller previously worked with Kaplan on World of Warcraft. Jeff's been a great leader, mentor, and friend, and he knows how much we're going to miss him. Keller writes in a letter to the community. I've been lucky to work alongside him and the rest of the Overwatch team for many years in building something that continues to inspire people all around the world, and I'm honored to carry the torch forward. Kaplan joined Blizzard in 2002, where he started as a designer on World of Warcraft, developing quests for the upcoming MMORPG. He eventually was credited for not being able to see the text anymore. As a game director on the World of Warcraft. In 2009, Kaplan spearheaded the unannounced project at the Blizzard called Titan, a first-person shooter game. Unfortunately, Titan never came together and was officially canceled in 2014. However, Kaplan and the members of the Titan team took ideas from the game and redesigned them into a team-based hero shooter now known as Overwatch. Overwatch has been incredibly successful since its launch, with over 50 million players and numerous Game of the Year awards. Overwatch helped reinvigorate the hero shooter genre. Overwatch also spawned off its own dedicated esports series, the Overwatch League, which spearheaded city-based teams mirroring traditional sports leagues. There you go.
I think that was not a good move, though.
Eh,
But, hey.
it is what it is. I don't think we need to read the rest of it, do we? I already read this letter, kind of, sort of.
I think it's this. What is this? As a feature of Overwatch 2, you can read Keller's full letter. Okay, so this is his response, and that's the end. All right. Well, yeah. So sad day to see Jeff Kaplan leave Blizzard.
Look, dude,
he's got a great, presence. Like, he's a great dude, And so, like, when I get Overwatch news, it won't be from him anymore. So I'm sad. You know what I mean?
Oh, no, I understand that, but I'm saying that, I guess it's a bummer for the community. But at the same time, as you know, this guy is one of the people that helped create the original World of Warcraft game. And he was also, integral in trying to flesh out other games, which eventually became the Overwatch game that you enjoy. And at the same time, he deserves to go off and do his own adventure. Honestly.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to seeing, what he does and where he ends up, etc. But yeah, Jeff Kaplan is no longer at Overwatch at Blizzard.
Blizzard, yeah. Well, he's not at Overwatch either. So
yeah.
Speaking of which, that always bothered me because Overwatch is a term that you use, is a military term you use when you're a sniper. You have Overwatch means that you have your team in sight and you're protecting them from your perch. So
okay.
That's why that always bothered me. I was like, well, you dirty dogs, you don't even, that's not, whatever. I guess.
Well, it fits thematically because that's what Overwatch is supposed to be, right? They're looking out for everybody, and they're supposed to be protecting people. It makes sense, but I didn't know that
can't really be a sniper effectively in that game, though. So, but whatever.
What do you mean you can't be a sniper? Oh, yeah, it isn't the most sniper friendly, but the snipers they have are decent. They're fun to play. I started off playing Widow. But
really? Yeah, I just don't. I'm just it is what it is. Oh, hey, yeah, Angelus, welcome to the conversation.
Yeah, even though you're supposed to.
Yeah, Wildlands too, because year 2 on Breakpoint is going to show more future soldier stuff with Bowman. I know, dude. I want Wildlands 2 badly as well. Man, in fact, I know what I'm going to be doing up at my cabin this weekend is I'm going to be playing some Wildlands. So
What's Tell me more about Wildlands. Is it like
it's Ghost
is
Recon.
it
It's
out?
a Ghost Recon game. Yeah, the original Wildlands
Uh,
was awesome. Yeah, you were hunting in the Bolivia. You were taking down El Sueño.
El Sueño.
El Sueño.
Is there so two is in development or just being born?
Theoretically, yeah, based on what Apollo Patriot's been, pulling out, yeah. So yes,
Yeah, there's
that's
a lot
actually
of
kind of
people.
what I was talking about. Is the people are leaving Blizzard? They're going over to these other studios that are started by former heads, and that makes a lot of sense. I mean, go ahead.
Oh no, go ahead. You finish your thought. I'm sorry.
No, I was just going to say that it's it makes a lot of sense. I mean, I saw early on, way back when I was a young person, and was doing some voiceover work for games. I saw people that were higher up that were on the creative side. They left to go work at other studios. It happens all the time. So
Hmm. And also, people like Blizzard has a policy of of they want you making games that you enjoy. They don't want you if like nothing that we have going on here is working for you. It's fine if you want to go somewhere else. Like we understand that. We don't want you to be miserable working on something that you don't enjoy. And so they're like really chill with that whole perspective. And so like for Ares, for example, a lot of people on the Ares team were there to work on that game and only that game. They were not at Blizzard to work at Blizzard. They were not at Blizzard to work on Overwatch or on anything else. They were there for that game. They had very specialized people, and so once that game went down, a lot of people left. It was pretty inevitable, but yeah, I'm curious about why. I mean, he is at a very high level. I'm sure it's very stressful, and there's a lot going on. But yeah, evening, Kip Ellis. Good to see you.
what's up, Kip? Kip does a Kip does a 5 minute date, which is a review of Mad Mardigan's 7 minute daily, which is a review of my 6 minute daily, which I do every weekday.
That's funny. So Kip does a review of the review of your 6 minute daily.
6 minute daily.
I didn't know Mad did a review of it. That's funny. I mean,
Yeah,
you're usually
I
muted
mean, he
half the
keeps
time
talking
anyway.
about it. I haven't seen one yet.
Oh, he hasn't done any, or he says he's going
No, he's
to.
been talking about it. Yeah. And so, yeah, it is what it is, but it's really funny. You should watch it, dude. I'm telling you right now, Mad Barber Entertainment is taking off, dude. He's like a mad genius. So, but yeah, I have played Overwatch. I couldn't find a character I was like in love with. And to me, it's all about like I need to find the play style I'm in love with, and I need to find like an archetype that I'm in love with. It's one of the reasons why I only played Destiny for like 6 months. Was like,
Shit.
and I tried
I
again
play.
after they cleaned it up, and I was still like, so. It's like,
I barely made it 6 hours through that game.
really? You didn't like the
Yeah,
grind?
I hate Destiny. I hate Destiny 1, and Destiny 2 was better. Still not fun. I have a drunken review that I'm going to put up eventually. Christy and I don't remember who was urging. They were laughing their ass. Oh, it was Christy and Justin. Were laughing their asses off. Like, you need to post this. I was like, I need to cut a lot of this out. It was being
It
very
should be
mean.
on the. It should be on the Gaming Lounge channel. Is what it should be on. We
I
got to
could,
start
yeah,
doing
I
the
could
game
get that.
streams. I'm up
I'm
for it. I
barely
mean,
getting. Sorry,
what do
what?
you guys want to? We should be doing game streams. What games do you out there in the chat? What games do you want to see us play and yell at each other and say bad words at?
Hey, Culture, have you played? I know this isn't we're still in news. We have another news story to get through.
All right,
But
let's do another news story, and then we'll.
have you played Paladins?
It sounds familiar, but I'm going to answer no, just because if I did, I don't remember, so I don't care.
Okay. Let me
That's the
see.
thing is, I try games and then I'm like, this sucks.
I will talk bad about Destiny to the hijabi gamer. I will tell her what a trash game it is. I will
She
send
might
her a
whoop
private
you,
copy
dude.
of my review so she can fume. I really hate that game. All right. Square Enix says it's not for sale. Shoots down acquisition rumors.
Yes.
I mean, we could read the rest of the story, but I think that pretty much sums it up.
It kind of does. I mean, they're like, we're not for sale. You can want to buy us, but we're not for sale.
See, in a new statement released to the press, Square Enix explains that it isn't considering selling off the company and hasn't received any offers. Because there was rumors going around that Microsoft or somebody was going to buy them, right? Yeah, Microsoft was going to buy Discord. That was it. I don't remember what was going on with Square Enix, but
So,
Bloomberg has reported today. There it is. Go on.
no, please read it. That's fine.
Oh, okay. Bloomberg has reported today that there is interest from several buyers to acquire Square Enix. However, this report is not based on any announcement by Square Enix Holdings Co. Limited. We do not consider selling off the company or any part of its business, nor have we received any offer from any third party to acquire the company or any part of its business. Yeah, so they're laying it down flat.
There was a lot of speculation after the close of the Bethesda deal, so I guess that makes sense. But first of all, acquiring Bethesda was a leap of faith because there's a lot of legal issue, financial liability tied up in that. But it is what it is.
Mm. Well, they were trying to buy Discord, but then Discord took itself off the market and said, "Never mind, we're going to do our own thing." So
Which was smart. Yeah, because that was one of the worst things that could have possibly happened to community gaming, because then you're going to have moderation, and then somebody else will have to launch a freaking gaming chat platform, because the minute you start to moderate people is that I mean the whole purpose of having a gaming chat is to be able to fucking talk shit with your friends and say you suck. Anyway.
Yeah, Angelus, I agree completely.
Wow.
Um.
Wow.
So yeah, so this isn't really the next bit we're moving into here. Isn't so much news. It's
What stinger are you going to use?
kind of
What
news.
stinger? Is it a new game? Is it?
Let's go with new games. So this isn't really a new. Yeah, the new games one's great. You did a great job with those. Spiritfarer is one of the games that we had on our Game of the Year awards.
Yeah.
And they reached 500,000 copies. Indie title. Hell yeah. So they celebrated with a free update, the Lily update.
Cool.
It's free. As a thank you to the 500,000 people who bought the game. So yeah. Spiritfarer, the cozy management game about dying, has sold more than 500,000 copies worldwide. In celebration of this impressive milestone, developer Thunder Lotus is releasing the Lily update, adding a new butterfly spirit to the game to help flesh out the story of main character Stella. It's a small but significant update, the first of 3 updates planned for the game in 2021. The Lily update introduces Lily, a purple butterfly spirit, who guides Stella through a series of scenes that reveal more about her story. The update also brings improvements to local co-op play and bug fixes, but mainly, it's about the purple butterfly person in the trailer below. Oh. Should we watch the trailer?
I don't know. We'll probably get tagged.
Let's do it! That's only 45 seconds. Just turn the volume low. It's just
That's kind of cute.
Ambient music, anyway.
Oh, it's a purple thingy. It is really a unique looking game.
Mm-hmm. The hand-drawn animation in this game is beautiful, and it's all hand-drawn animation.
which I really like. You know, I always feel like games don't take advantage of that anymore. You know, um, it seems like you could do so much more with hand drawn stuff. You know, convey mood. I mean, yeah, I mean, you still are going to have the same basic poses and animations, right? But I mean, you can convey joy and stuff like that. You can change joy expressions. You can have sub stuff. It is what it is. Anyway, go ahead. Sorry, I'm
There's
off on a
there's
tangent.
something. No, I agree with you, and I'm an animator, so like I have thoughts on this too. There's something about hand drawn animation that it feels real. You know, unlike other things feel more fake. You know, or you can feel like when you can tell something is 3D in an animation, you go, oh, that's they did this in 3D. Uh, but the animated part, the hand animated part, feels fine. The 3D part feels weird. You know,
It's
there's
really
something about
strange.
the
Yeah,
animation.
it's incongruent.
Mm-hmm. For Angelus, the game lobby is the real multiplayer. All the trash talking.
It's true.
That's funny.
This is kind of a
That's,
cool thing. When this hit the newswire a couple days ago, I was like, "This is freaking awesome!" It's
hell
like
yeah! You want to
surprise.
take it?
Sure,
You want to
yeah.
take it?
Rockstar issues surprise updates for LA Noire and Max Payne 3 on PC when throws it all in DLC for free, which is cool. Rockstar so both games have also seen support for 32-bit operating systems deprecated. Of note, the LA Noire changes do not apply to LA Noire the VR case file versions of the game, which means it's not going to be retroactively available on the PS4 or the other VR version that is out there in the world. So that's one thing. So you'll have to scroll down a bit, Chief.
Oh, sorry.
These updates were quietly issued yesterday, April 19th, the same day Rockstar somehow managed to delist its entire PC catalog on Steam before relisting it again. Midnight Club 2 was briefly available to buy for the first time in 3 years. Perhaps someone somewhere at Rockstar fell on a load of PC publishing buttons or something. LA Noir launched on PC in November 2011. That's like 10 years ago, bro. And Max Payne 3 hit PC June 2012. Again, nearly a decade. I'm not sure why Rockstar has decided to issue these updates now, all these years after the game's launched, but it's throwing free DLC around. The updates are quite welcome. That's kind of cool. And they do throw
Yeah.
updates in all the time. I mean, if you play the Grand Theft Auto Online, GTA 5 Online or whatever it's called now,
Mm-hmm.
they constantly update the shit out of that.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a good week for game studios to be giving away shit for free.
Yeah. Yeah, LA Noir was an awesome game. Max Payne was very disappointing.
1 and 2. I only played 1 and 2. I never played 3, but I didn't know it was
1 and 2
disappointing.
were awesome. Max Payne 3 was like, this does not feel at all like the original two games.
Okay, that's a bummer. I'm gonna pick up this one real quick because
Yeah.
Celeste, on my channel, I played through Celeste and I was cursing and yelling at the game constantly because it's very frustrating because it's challenging. So Celeste is a freaking awesome game. It's all pixel art, and it's 100% platformer. A lot of fun, but it's not for bitches. Like if you're gonna give up and throw your controller at the screen, then maybe don't
So
play
no
Celeste.
no Ryan Cannell then.
Yeah, Ryan Cannell would be raging. He wouldn't be mad at boomerangs anymore. He'd be mad at the walls around
Celeste.
him.
Celeste.
Yeah, Angelus saw. I one night that I was playing oh my god. Why am I spacing on her name? Rosetta. Rosetta was having a really bad night and she showed up to the stream and ended up laughing her ass off. She's like, "You cheered me up. Thank you." Watching me suffer was what's it called?
Hey,
Therapeutic.
watching you suffer is indeed enjoyable.
Towerfall Studio announces new action game set in seamless pixel art world. So that looks pretty. I can't wait to see it in pixel form. Earthblade is an expansion act is Earthblade is an exploration action game set in a seamless pixel art world, and it's in development by Extremely OK Games, the studio responsible for Celeste and Towerfall. Based on the teaser below, it seems to be set in a lush fantasy world, but that's about all we can say at this stage because this is a vibe reveal, according to the devs. Okay, so just trying to show you what kind of vibes you're going to get from this game. What's this? Ha.
Yeah,
That'd be funny.
no.
That would work. If only you could do that.
Yeah. Game controllers. How do I like all the Mad Cats? Like, do you just buy Mad Cat stock? Because
That's not good stock to buy. Don't do that.
no, oh
The other
god,
thing
no.
we
That
know-
is not. No, don't do that.
The other things we know, the music is by Lena Rain, the acclaimed soundtrack composer who worked on Celeste, and who has contributed to the likes of Minecraft and Guild Wars 2, in addition to releasing her own albums. Oh, rock and roll. Also, this is the fourth game prototype the studio worked on following the success of Celeste, following a few unpursued ideas in the form of prototypes Exokey 3? I don't know. Prototypes taught us a lot, but ultimately we ventured too far from our comfort zone to realistically get finished. Settled on the right compromise between the two with Earthblade. Okay. So they were trying something, wasn't quite, it was a little too far off base for them. So Earthblade is the result of scaling it back to what they're comfortable with. So don't expect regular and abundant updates on Earthblade just yet, though. Thorson writes in the same blog post that it'll probably be a while before we get more information about the project. We've debated back and forth about how to talk about this game during development. While making Celeste, we basically tweeted out whatever interesting looking thing we were working on day to day when we were in the mood for sharing, but an air of mystery lends itself particularly well to this project. So we've opted to save it all up for a big reveal that will hopefully blow your socks off. Oh, cool. This is a teaser art. See more to expand. Oh, okay, cool. Okay, I can't. I didn't share sound, so there's no sound anyway.
Well, actually, I can hear a little bit of it, but it's fine.
Oh,
Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, it's because of where your mic is located in position to your headphones, so, but it's fine. I think it's really neat, but that doesn't look like pixel art.
yeah. This is concept art, but like you said, it's like a mood thing. So this is the concept art, and why are you tripping?
Twitter
Whatever, I
video
guess
does
you don't
that
have
if
to.
you interrupt it. Yeah, if you interrupt Twitter video, it gets all testy.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. Okay, well, that looks pretty cool. I can't wait to see it in pixel form. I mean, when it gets to that stage. I like concept art. I mean, if you guys know anything about me, I love art. So, wow.
If you love concept art, I'll give you a buddy of mine to follow. He concepted one of the creatures from Love, Death, and Robots.
Wow.
He does big stuff. Warcraft creator Chris Metzen unveils his new tabletop RPG project inspired by his childhood D&D campaign. How about I pass the ball back to you, Culture?
Ouroboros, Coils of the Serpent, is a whole new fantasy world using D&D 5e rules. That sucks. And it's being crowdfunded through Kickstarter. God dang it.
Why are you upset?
5th edition is the fucking dog testicles of fucking D&D. It's like actually I should say it's the discarded dog testicles after being neutered. That's what the fucking thing. God damn it. Sorry. Chris Metzen is famous for helping to conceive Warcraft, StarCraft, and Diablo. But long before he joined Blizzard, Metzen was a dungeon master. And now the press F11 for full screen. And now the campaigns used to be run for his childhood friends in the 80s are being turned into a codified campaign and fantasy universe based off Dungeons and Dragons piece of shit rule set 5th edition. It's called Ouroboros, Coils of the Serpent, and it's basically an alternative setting to the Forgotten Realms, complete with new races, subclasses, and special magic systems. It also uses rules that make it easy for everybody to win and not challenging because it's fucking 5e. Anyway, the Kickstarter to fund the first of what will likely be several rule books went live today, and it's already 500% funded. It's easy to understand why. Metzen is a world building icon known for his storytelling and characters like Thrall, World of Warcraft's most famous war chief. Ouroboros also sounds damn cool. The rulebook being crowdfunded is called Worldbook Lawbrand, and it brings everything dungeon masters will need to run adventures in the world of Ouroboros. I don't care about the rest of this.
All right. So
We
yeah,
just talked
let's.
about the campaign at that point. But the minute they said 5e, I went, fuck you.
War Chief Gaming. But that is a.
If it's based on 5e, but he's
I
making
think
his own, he's making his own rule book. I don't know. Is he?
honestly, I've thought about doing this because with some modifications, because like you said about 5e, like I have some of what's funny is some of the things back when I played 3.5, my friends and I modified things. We went, I don't like how this works. We're going to do it like this. And we created our own systems. And some of those systems we now see in 5e, and they're good. But then they took out a bunch of other crap that was good. I don't know. It simplified the game for people, but I have my own things that I've wanted to do. And with 5e, with D&D being as popular as it is right now, this is a really smart move. Like this is something that's gonna sell, and like obviously it's already 500% funded, but it's just a freaking rule book. You just need some art and rules. I don't know, man. It looks great though. It looks beautiful.
Yeah, but okay. So I don't know. This is the problem. I mean, you start to incorporate a lot of the Wizards of the Coast changes to the real D&D and all this other crap. I mean, don't get me started. I mean, it is what it is, you know. And there's a lot of mechanics in games that I don't like instant win games. You know, I think it's dumb.
I hear you,
Anyway, we can move
but
forward.
since he's creating a new, it's like you can play in Forgotten Realms or you could play in this world. It's an alternative whole world. So people that like us who are gonna modify the rules to be better, we're still gonna do that. We just have a new world to do it in.
Right.
So
No, I'm good with that. I mean, what I don't understand is why he's not. It doesn't matter. I mean, obviously, I mean, some of the best stories and lore came out of World of Warcraft, and now they're retroactively going out and they're going to start ruining it even further with their, it doesn't matter.
what?
Nothing. There's a lot of political crap happening inside of Blizzard. So.
Well, this looks cool,
It
honestly.
does.
And even if you're not a fan of 5e, just make up your own rules.
No,
Play it cool.
absolutely. Yeah, you could probably downshift it into. You could probably adapt it into something else for sure, but it would be fun to play in that world. There's no doubt about it. He is very good at creating worlds. No doubt about it. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. All right, I think that's all the things that we've got lined
Yeah,
up.
yeah,
Games.
we went blazing through it today. We can talk about the games we're playing, I guess, but my games that I'm playing haven't changed.
Well,
So
hold on. If we're gonna do that, nailed it.
You did. You did.
His own game, and he's still playtesting, and we have been doing that for years. Yeah, that's. You've been playtesting it for years.
Yeah,
Is the
it takes a
game?
long. Well, it takes a long time. You got to balance. You know how to balance building stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. My advice, if it's like balancing things, do it all on paper first. Do it in Excel, and then put it in the game. I don't like heavy mechanic type RP games. I want to be able to role play. Okay, I think this is talking to other people who play D&D. This is something that I've heard is that 5e is more for that. It's more for people to role play and do their thing and just enjoy being in the moment, as opposed to mechanic type. That's like 3.5 with like all the little details, But I like the details. You can role play and have the details going.
Yeah, you can, and you can do a good job of it. And it's like I said, Vampire the Masquerade, and a few of the other really good RPGs. Yeah, fourth edition. No, I get it. I mean, it's just fifth edition is a crap sandwich. Hey, what's up, Joyce? Anyway, so now that we're on to what game are we playing? What are you playing, bro?
Oh, that's why I asked you earlier about Paladins. Because I started playing Paladins recently. Let me see.
Show it to me. I mean, if it's not a piece of crap. I mean, I've been playing. I played that game with Ords and the guys the other day. What the hell was it called? Kill Things in Sweden. I don't freaking remember the name of the game.
So
it's Kill War Robots in Sweden.
Have you played Heroes of the Storm?
No, I don't think so.
All right, so I love Heroes of the Storm. It's a MOBA, but it uses all the Blizzard properties, so you can fight Thrall against Raynor and Diablo and etc. It's really cool. And the difference is that Heroes of the Storm, I'm going to call it HOTS. It's easier. So HOTS is as opposed to like Dota 2 or League of Legends, where there's one map for that mode. There's a bunch of different there's different maps in HOTS, and each of them have different objectives that you have to accomplish to help you win. Okay. Also, unlike the other games, you level as a team. You don't level individually. So the support never gets left behind. You don't have the same kind of contention that you have in other games. And the way you level up, you start off with all your abilities out the gate. And as you level up, you upgrade your abilities to have different effects. And so you just get like three or four options of like, this spell now does this spell stuns, you can recover health whenever you do the thing. And then you pick how you want to modify it. And then, so through the course of the game, you get stronger, you get your ulti at level 10, etc. I love HOTS. It's a lot of fun. If you want to play it sometime, let me know.
All right, we'll check it out. We'll definitely check it out.
But Paladins, and I've been playing HOTS lately, but let me pull up Paladins for you. Maybe I should have. Damn it. Hold on. Nope. Audio. There we go.
The game I've been playing with Ords is Generation 0.
So. Generation 0. I don't recognize it. So, in Paladins, this is the item shop. There's 4 different. These are all the items. So it's not like you need to learn much about how to buy. There's no items in HOTS, if I remember right. But yeah, so there's 3 different modes. You fight over a point, fight to control a point. You fight to take a point and then move a payload. And then there's a deathmatch. So this one is the one where they're what's it called? You got to hold the point. And then you push the payload, and so for getting the point, you get 1 point. For defending, for successfully
on the right, on your left.
Huh? Oh, no, I'm not playing right now. This is video.
Oh, all right.
But it's pretty much over. If Overwatch and Heroes of the Storm had a baby, is kind of what this game is. And they do a lot of really nice. They do some really clever things to change up the gameplay, but some of the characters do feel like a copy of a character you've played in other games. So I don't know. This guy's playing essentially Soldier 76. But let me see what else. Is this all you're gonna play? Is this guy? I'm gonna find another video. I want to see some
No,
of the
it's
other
fine.
people.
And yeah, no, I get the gist. I'll go look at it.
But yeah, it's a really cool game. I've
I'll
had a
go
lot of
look
fun
at
with
it.
it. In the
It's
beginning, it'll
very
pair you up against bots, so you get the hang of it.
it's very Warcrafty.
Yeah, and its art style.
Yeah.
It runs light. It's not.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I'm
It's
seeing a
not a
lot
very.
of drop frames and stuff.
Oh, I don't know. It might be the video. This is a guy streaming. But
No, I believe you. I just see a lot of drop frames in the game.
all right. This guy's essentially playing Reaper. Oh, laggy. Let me see. I want to see Furia. This is a girl that I play. I freaking love Furia. So she's kind of a sniper. But she has that ability. I love
A
it.
little bit extended there.
So that beam of light that she shoots out,
Yeah.
I spec my character so that that beam of light deals like double or 4 times damage, and it lasts longer, and it's usually like a quick stun, like just a momentary stun. I make it so they freaking drop to their knee and they're there for a good second or two, like
Wow.
burning, like they're stuck there. I stun
83 to
hard
ult.
with
Okay,
that.
what are our options? We poke
So
Contra
I
now.
love that
We
ability.
need to try to help Lissandro. Perfect.
And then when he
some
does
more damage
a
on that
thing where
Cobra.
he'll
Okay, now we have
scoot
all
back
teams here. We're gonna ulti.
and it shoots.
Gotta retake point.
That's her ulti. So yeah, but I've been playing this game a lot lately, and it's been a lot of fun.
I'll have to check it out. I'll give it a look. How many millions of dollars did you spend on it?
It's free.
No, but I mean inside the game. I'm sure you're spending nickels.
I haven't spent any
No?
money yet.
Wow.
You can, but I haven't.
All
I
right.
generally, if I put like a lot of time into the game, I'll eventually buy something to support, But I don't go right away.
Yeah.
She has a lot of
I'll have to take a look at it.
She heals as well. Yeah, I realized that after a while. I didn't know she was a healer. So I was running around as a support character, just massacring people, not healing my teammates. And then I
Massacring.
right click. I was like, what does my right click do? And I healed a teammate. I was like, I have a heal? Whoa. That's freaking cool. Yeah, but if we play together, she's mine. All right.
The girl is mine. Well, getting to what I'm doing. So, like, I've been playing the Generation Zero game with Ords on Sundays. That's always a lot of fun. The game's kind of weird. You're in Sweden, and apparently the world got taken over by robots. So, like, you're trying to kill robots, and they come in various types of killer robots.
Cool.
Interesting. And then I've been playing MLB again. I'm trying to get a character leveled up so I can import him into MLB 21. Because I'm going to be playing that with Mad Barber Gaming, possibly. And of course, I've been playing Wildlands and some other stuff. I'll play anything. I enjoy playing Among Us every once in a while. I'll get a game with one of the kids that are doing it. It's a good time. I really just want to get us all together to game and yell at each other because I think that's where the fun is. So.
Dude, hell yeah, we need to do that. This is just for everyone's awareness.
Jackbox.
Yeah. Quiplash giveaway. Download now for free and keep forever. Offer ends April 26th.
Sweet. You know, one of the things that bothers me about the Jackbox games is they're so limited in the number of participants. Because I think it'd be a lot more fun if you could have like more people participating outside of your game cloud.
What do you mean? Like how limited they are? Like the
Well,
how
like
much you have?
there's only 8 participants or 6 participants or whatever, and then you have audience that can chime in. But I always felt like they really should be able to have a lot more. But hey, what do I know?
Okay. Well, they do have the audience. I think the different games have different quantities of people.
They
Like you can have
do.
up to 10.
They do, but
in
they're
some
all
parts.
very limited. Yeah, they're all very limited. But I like them. They're a lot of fun. I mean, especially when you're on shenanigans or something like that. But I feel like they could do bigger crowds. So we've got to find a party game like that does bigger crowd participation. So
Well, so far, I think the one that I found with the most people was it's like a fighting game where you draw the fighters. It gives you like draw someone that draw. It gives you a prompt, and then you draw a fighter, and then when you're up against somebody, you get to draw two for some reason. I don't remember why, but then you matched up against each other, and it's like a fight, and people vote for it. And when there's a tie, you're like pressing the mouse a lot. But that one I think can have up to 10 people or so, or more, and then an audience on top of that.
cool.
That's a good one. We should just explore. We need to pick a day, and I'll just start playing a game.
Yeah, I'm all for it. I mean, we could play Among Us, just the Gaming Lounge channel folks and fans. We could try doing get some kind of battle royale game. Yeah.
I do have my Switch does reach the Wi-Fi now, but I don't know how to stream that. So
You need to do capture.
yeah, but I also set it up in the living room, not here on my computer. No, not
You
here
need
by my
you just need to capture.
right. Well, that probably costs money, so we'll see.
Not capture. Wildlands is a very good game. Yeah, he's not wrong. I love it. So.
Mortal Realms Vampire Wars, pretty fun, very different. Very different from what?
I was watching him play that the other day because he was streaming it, and I was like, "That's weird." I mean, it's just weird. It's like StarCraft meets a card game, like RTS. It's really bizarre. It was really bizarre looking to me.
Oh, the Vampire Realms game.
Yeah.
Vampire.
That's what he's been doing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
We got anything else? I think we got to get pretty close to wrapping it up. I feel like we didn't. I mean, there isn't a lot when it comes to adaptation news. I mean, we know that Witcher 3 is going to be in Q4 of this year. So, I mean, Witcher 3, The Witcher on Netflix, I should say, is going to be in Q4 this year, where Geralt is going to play third fiddle to all the other characters in the show, even though it's his show.
Yeah. And watch it get canceled. People are like not about it.
Nah, they're going to kill it just like Altered Carbon. So.
Think like Final Fantasy Tactics meets. It's the wrong meat. But
It's okay.
Meets a card game or RTS.
Yeah, it's bizarre. It's bizarre. Yeah. It's like
That sounds
Command and Conquer or something. Oh.
Meets a card game or an RTS. Those two aren't even related.
They're not. It's an odd thing. It's an odd. You should watch him play it for a couple minutes. But yeah, Future Soldier would be cool.
Franchise killed. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. I told everybody that Falcon and Winter Soldier was going to be a piece of trash by the end of the second episode. I was told specifically by somebody who would know what was happening and going to happen. And I told everybody. I told you.
Well, I haven't watched it. It didn't have any, like, it didn't look interesting to me. And
Well,
then
you saved yourself
I'm
some
watching
sad.
everyone's reactions to it, and I'm like, nah, that's exactly what I was thinking I would avoid, is that.
Yep.
So, but yeah, 60% off Jackbox games. That's awesome. Anyway, I guess we're done.
Yeah. Record time.
But you know what? If we go 3.5 more minutes,
We get
an
1
hour.
hour. All right. I can say this. I am going to be taking a computer with me up north so that I can stream not from a laptop, but from an actual computer. So hopefully that will be better
How long
for
you
the
gonna
weekend. Just a couple, 3 days. Just long enough to.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's a purpose trip. There's a reason. There's a good reason. So,
I thought you were going full R.R. Martin.
huh?
I'm gonna be in a cabin for a month.
No, although I could do that, it's just that the upstream up there is iffy, and I need to be able to obviously upstream. I'm going to be on a bunch of live streams the weekend, so. But it's perfectly lovely up there right now. Weather's ridiculous. Plus, I'm going to replace one of the faucets in one of the bathrooms, and just kind of putter around and rake up pine needles, and.
Make sure you actually take some time to enjoy yourself there.
Oh, I will. No, that's dude. That is enjoyment. Are you kidding? Go up there. The wind's blowing through the pine trees, and just cleaning up the area there around the cabin. I'll take some pictures. Yeah, I took a couple pictures last time I was there. It's lovely up there.
Awesome, dude. All right. Have a good night, Angelus.
Yeah,
Take care, brother.
Angelus. Thank you. Thank all of you out there in the audience for hanging out with us today. I appreciate those of you that showed up. Hopefully we'll get some gaming streams together. And yeah, Bear Dog is going to go up there. Yeah. Yeah. Soul Assassin. Who are you guys? Yeah. I have an interesting life. Let's just put it that way. An interesting life. But no, I'm really looking forward to it. It's a lot of fun up there. But I'm looking forward to playing games with you guys. Again, thank you all for being here. I want to have a community gaming thing for the channel. I think it'd be a lot of fun. Really do.
Yeah, dude. What about, let's see if maybe next week, like Monday or Tuesday, when could we kick something off?
I don't know. I just whatever's on Steam. Whatever's on Steam, preferably that's controller based, because I hate mouse keyboard, but
Really?
I can suffer it. I do, dude. Look, the power of
the controller.
Good, because otherwise I ain't playing. Because bullshit. Look, this is not optimal for like freaking being successful at stuff.
Yes, it is. It is
No,
exactly
it isn't.
optimal.
No, the only game.
My mouse over somebody's head. I hit him in the head.
The only game that I actually got proficient with the keyboard and mouse was WoW. And I had a whole lot of buttons mapped. I had a game. What did you call it? The N95 gamepad. So I had 16 buttons on my hand.
Oh, nice.
Right. So I could just do all that. And then if I needed to move over to the keyboard real quick, I could. But yeah, Nostromo gamepad, N95.
I could not shoot as accurately with Farah as I do with the controller. It would not be possible.
Dude, I became the king of the moving, strafing, sniping headshot. With a controller, and I could never get that skill on a mouse. But anyway,
I used to do that on mouse, but like with
I guarantee you, in a brand new game that neither of us has played before, with me on a controller and you on a mouse and keyboard, I will whoop your ass.
Let's do it then. Let's find a game, and I will freaking trash you. I'll show you what's up. Mouse and keyboard is king.
No.
Silly controller people, you really think you can compete? It's adorable.
I will beat you like a redheaded stepchild.
You'll try.
All right, guys.
What's the better thing from Taken? Good luck.
Good luck. All right, guys. Thank you for being with us today. Kai, go ahead and run us out the room.
All right. Let's see. I need to just load up some clips of just hotties or something. But let's do. Let's say have one of the ladies say goodbye. Bye.
Bye.